Qualification 61 here at Wilsonville, and Swarm very quickly places a piece of coral up high. It looks like Aimbot lined up but didn't quite manage to make it. Swarm completes a second L4 coral, and the Metal Mallards place an L4. Right at the end of the match, drivers take control of the robots, and a piece of coral goes flying from the 753 machine. High Desert Droids going over to Swarm's human player to grab a piece of coral. Elevator up, lining up, and they are placed on that third level before scrubbing a piece of algae from the reef. 2471, Team Mean Machine lining up with the barge. And instead they decide to go remove that piece of algae coral placed by Mean Machine, and Mean Machine gets stuck on that piece of algae, and their arm wildly swings back and forth as they try to free themselves. Swarm goes and very quickly pushes them free, but they're now stuck on a piece of coral. Swarm is going to go back and try to dislodge Mean Machine, and you can hear the cheers from the crowd as Mean Machine is free over on the red side of the field. C-Tech placing a piece of coral alongside their alliance partners, the Metal Mallards, who have placed a piece of coral on the fourth level. Another L4 for Metal Mallards alongside C-Tech, who places another L3. Those top two levels of the Red Reef very quickly being filled by these two teams as C-Tech moves sideways to remove another piece of algae from the reef. 1 minute remaining in this match, 74-54 in favor of the Blue Alliance at the moment. Swarm, your current rank #1, elevator up, lining up, and they place a piece of coral up very high on that L4, being hit by 6443, the aimbot machine, as they go start playing defense against the Blue Alliance. The Blue Alliance is going to have to start using Swarm's human player instead, as that area over by aimbot is now being blocked. Mean Machine, a piece of coral off the floor, very carefully and delicately placing that piece of coral on the first level as we enter the end game period. Swarm, climber deployed, aiming towards the center deep cage on the blue side of the field. C-Tech also climber deployed, and they are lining up. Swarm very quickly up in the air. 753, the High Desert Droids, looking like they are trying to do the same. Red Alliance doesn't quite manage to get up at the end of the match. We'll have your final scores to you in a moment. Preliminary score is 112-91. Your winners from 61, and it's the Blue Alliance. 128-95 points, 5 ranking points for that Blue Alliance. Swarm holding themselves in rank 1. Cooperation achieved between these two alliances, helping that Blue Alliance achieve that coral ranking point. Red Alliance still getting the